A cold, unsettling laugh echoes through the night, slicing through the silence like a razor. It's not just any laughter. It's the kind that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, the kind that signals something wicked is afoot. The sound bounces off the grimy skyscrapers of Gotham City, ricocheting between alleys and empty streets slick with rain. Every window, every shadow seems to tremble with the echo. It's a sound that chills the very marrow, a reminder that the city's most dangerous predator is on the loose. The Joker is free once again, and his presence is felt in every corner of Gotham. Gotham, a city drowning in its own corruption and shadows, knows this laughter all too well. It's a familiar terror, a warning that the night will bring more than darkness. It's a promise of chaos, a prelude to madness. No one is safe, not the innocent, not the guilty, not even those who think themselves untouchable. The city holds its breath, waiting for the next move. The GCPD scrambles to answer the latest threat, sirens wailing as they race through the labyrinth of Gotham's streets. But deep down, they know they're always one step behind the clown prince of crime. But Batman, Gotham's silent guardian, stands watch from the shadows. He already knows the city's pulse has changed. He's felt this tension before, but tonight, it's different. He can feel it in his bones, a shiver that runs deeper than fear. It's instinct, honed by years of facing the Joker's twisted games. This time, the Joker's game is different. This time, it's personal. The stakes are higher, the traps more elaborate, and the consequences more dire than ever before. This is more than just crime. It's a challenge, a declaration of war against the very soul of Gotham. It's a twisted theatrical performance, with every citizen an unwilling participant, every street a stage for the Joker's madness. And the Joker is the conductor, the audience, and the executioner. In Gotham tonight, the grim laughter is only the beginning. Who is this agent of chaos? The man behind the painted smile, the unpredictable force that haunts Gotham's darkest nights? His name is whispered in fear, but his true story is a riddle that even the world's greatest detective struggles to solve. Where did he come from? Some say he simply appeared as if conjured from Gotham's nightmares, a specter born from the city's own madness. Others believe his origins are hidden in the city's shadows, lost among the forgotten and the desperate. Some whisper of a failed comedian, driven mad by a life that never went right. A man who once dreamed of laughter but found only rejection and heartbreak. Each punchline fell flat, each night darker than the last, until hope itself became a cruel joke. He took one bad gig too many. The world turned its back, and the stage lights faded, leaving him alone with his failures and his pain. Then, in a single horrifying moment, everything changed. He fell into a vat of chemicals. He emerged, forever changed. His skin bleached, his hair turned green, and his mind twisted into something unrecognizable. The man he was vanished, replaced by a living nightmare. Others say he was a small-time crook, a petty thief, trying to make a name for himself in Gotham's ruthless underworld. A man who wore a mask to hide his fear, but couldn't escape the city's cruelty. Just another face in Gotham's underworld, lost among the desperate and the damned. A nobody, until fate intervened. But a chance encounter with the Red Hood gang, a fateful dip in the Ace Chemicals vat, his life took a sharp turn into madness. In that moment, the city gained a new villain, and the world would never be the same. There are even whispers of a happy family man, driven to the brink by an unspeakable tragedy. A loving husband and father, shattered by loss, his sanity slipping away with every tear. This last story, the Joker himself encourages. He spins it for his audience, weaving sorrow and horror into a tale that almost makes you pity him. He tells it with a chillingly convincing sorrow, his voice trembling with pain, his eyes glistening with tears that may or may not be real. But the truth, like the Joker himself, remains elusive. His past is a maze of lies, half-truths, and contradictions, a puzzle that may never be solved. In the end, perhaps that's what makes him so terrifying. The mystery is part of the madness. What does the Joker want? Money? Power? No. These are too simple, too boring. The Joker craves chaos. He wants to tear down the world, to expose the absurdity of order and reason. He believes deep down, everyone is one bad day away from becoming him. One push, one tragedy, one moment of utter despair. He wants to prove it. He delights in the unpredictable. He revels in the suffering of others. He is a nihilist, a destroyer of worlds, and his laughter is the soundtrack to the apocalypse. Their battles are legendary. Batman, the stoic symbol of order, against the Joker, the embodiment of chaos. They are two sides of the same coin. Batman, forever haunted by the murder of his parents, fights to keep order in the world. The Joker, born from a past shrouded in mystery, seeks only to destroy it. Could Batman exist without the Joker? Could the Joker exist without Batman? Are they not defined by their opposition? Is the Joker a dark reflection of what Batman could become if he were to ever cross that line? The Joker is more than a villain, he is a symbol. He represents the darkness that lurks beneath the surface of society. The fear, the uncertainty, the potential for madness that resides in us all. He is a walking, talking reminder that civilization is but a thin veneer. Underneath, we are all capable of terrible things. He is the punchline to a cruel joke. We laugh at his jokes, at his antics. But deep down, his laughter unsettles us, because we recognize something of ourselves in his madness. The Joker is a puzzle, not just any puzzle, but one that seems to shift and change every time you think you've solved it. He is a riddle that refuses to be answered, a question that lingers in the back of your mind long after the laughter fades. A riddle wrapped in a mystery, inside an enigma. Every layer you peel back only reveals another, more confounding secret. The Joker is a living paradox, a contradiction that mocks our need for order and sense. He is a blank canvas onto which we project our fears and anxieties. He becomes whatever we most dread, a reflection of the chaos lurking within ourselves. But the true horror, he is not a force of nature, not some unstoppable storm or ancient evil. He is not fate, nor destiny, nor some cosmic punishment. He is not a demon, not a supernatural being sent to torment us. There is nothing otherworldly about him, nothing that separates him from the rest of humanity except his choices. He is one of us. He walks the same streets, breathes the same air, and faces the same world as we do. The only difference is the path he's chosen to walk. He is a human being who has chosen chaos, who has looked at the world and decided to laugh at its rules. He is proof that anyone, given the right circumstances, could fall into madness. The Joker forces us to ask ourselves a terrifying question. If someone like him can exist, if a person can become so twisted and unpredictable, then what does that say about us? Are we really so different, or are we just one bad day away from the same fate? What does it say about the world we have built, about the society that can create a Joker? Is he a symptom or a warning? Are we complicit in the chaos, or simply its victims? Perhaps the joke isn't on Gotham. Perhaps the city is just a stage, and we are all part of the act, laughing nervously as the spotlight swings our way. Perhaps the joke is on us, and maybe, just maybe, that's the punchline we're most afraid to hear.